Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Straight Sox. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny.
And there was some major China stuff that just happened at a health conference, which will unfortunately not be good for us, but may be very good for us later. We're going to take a look, but it will affect all of us deeply. Two Super Guys Straight Stocks. And,
By us, is this what you mean?
yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Or
Look
my
at that
Baba shirt
right
just for this
there.
occasion.
Look at
Yeah.
that shirt. Bag
Signed by
holder
me.
for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make some dope stuff. We'll get to it. So there was some breaking news. What was the news?
So there were a couple things. Yeah, right? It was a major week as far as like a couple different news headlines going on.
Yeah, basically biggest weekly gain in the Hang Seng Enterprise Index, 8.8%. Us Baba people got some decent gains. JD got a little bit more. This was due to two things. Okay, there's rumors that China will be exiting its zero COVID policy, just rumors, and then the PCAOB auditors concluding their audits of Chinese companies early. Actually, we're going to talk about both things as well as an update. The China Health Conference did conclude, and not good. So first, good news, maybe good news, probably good news. We could all be dead though. I don't know. The inspection, it wrapped up. It's done. This was expected to be another couple weeks. But basically, China's market is accessible to U.S. regulators. And just as a reminder, we were trying to do this for like 10 years. Like, this was a big thing that has finally concluded. Doesn't mean it's over. They can still request more information. But it is, I would assume, a good sign because China does not want their stocks taken off of our market. Not ideal.
Yeah. Per a random person on Reddit who claimed to be an accountant at one of the major four firms, anytime the audit ends early, that's a great sign. But this is a random person on the internet. What the hell is that worth? Pretty much nothing. It's certainly less than a t-shirt, I'll tell you
I
that.
mean, we're two random people on the internet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Definitely worth nothing.
here's the problem. There was a former Chinese senior disease control official who he basically told that there's going to be substantial changes to the country's COVID policy. Over the next 6 months, more data is to come today. Fast forward to, I made this earlier, to right now, the China Health Authority press conference revealed there will be no change at this time as they're worried about a winter surge. Okay? There was some things that had happened. A 3-year-old died in quarantine. This was just one thing. They also started charging for tests. People could not afford the tests, i.e. can't go to work. So that was kind of the logic in the fact that things are about to change, okay? However, an official from the National Epidemic Control Authority said during the Saturday press conference that China will adhere to its dynamic zero COVID strategy unswervingly while continually to optimize its anti-epidemic measures according to the changes of the virus incubation. Basically, they're not changing. All right, let's just skip all the big words.
Well, they're not changing now, but that
Right.
doesn't really disagree with that previous headline about something coming for March because they're talking about how they want to maintain the current pathway for the winter time. And as they emerge in March, that would be a reasonable time to, if that, prior headline was still accurate, to be changing their kind of direction at that point. So
Yeah.
they actually could agree with each other.
They could. The timeline is important here. And if you guys hear Vinny's dog barking, he's got like 300 shares of Baba. He's a little bit upset. It's not great. There's some movie references in here. I was feeling inspired, but the night is darkest just before the dawn, and I promise you that dawn is coming. When I say promise you, I don't take my word for it. I don't know. I'm no one. So, but I do have a very important announcement. I think the China bottom is 6 months from now. Springtime is going to be China time. I'm calling it. I'm sticking to my guns. I might even buy some more shares. Now, that being said, I think this upcoming week is going to be kind of shitty because people are thinking they're going to make a big announcement and the on the China COVID policy. And unfortunately, we won't actually hear from the PCAOB for weeks. So there is no catalyst to go upwards. If anything, we might even revisit lows or make the low even worse.
We do have kind of next quarter Alibaba earnings coming up sometime soon. They haven't announced a date yet for that, but it should be the next couple of weeks that we'll actually get those earnings sometime not too far from now.
Yeah, for sure. But until then,
are you ready for a war?
It's going to be hardcore. All right. It's going to be a little bit rough. What we do to the title of this video and some of the other movie references, if you can get all 4 movie references, 3 of which are really easy. I mean, they're photos. 1 of which is going to be borderline impossible. We will send you a shirt, an Alibaba bag holder shirt. It's pretty dope. It costs $900, going to a good cause. But yeah, big China news. We'll have to see what happens. Anything else, Vinny?
No, well, hopefully we'll have these shirts available for by the time the earnings come out. So that way, if you want to join us in the Alibaba Bag Holders Anonymous Club, you'll be able to get your own merch for that.
All right, dudes. Later.